Good afternoon, y'all. Buenas tardes. Good evening. I hope everybody's been staying warm. I'll be answering any advanced parole related questions or DACA related questions today. So let me know if you have any comments or questions. What process of AP are y'all in? One viewer. Hello, one viewer. 4 viewers now. What part of the AP process are y'all in? ¿En qué parte del proceso de advanced parole están? ¿Ya metieron su aplicación? ¿Qué dudas tienen? ¿Qué comentarios tienen? JT Vlogs, hola. Hey. Cristian Rubí, hey. ¿Cómo están? Where are y'all tuning in from today? I am in Dallas, currently Alaska because everything is frozen. All right. Cristian Rubí, no, not yet. Are you part of our AP group in Facebook? We have all the guides there. Lisbeth, hey Gabby, can I renew my DACA without my I-94? Yeah, I'm sure you can. If you are unable to find it and you've tried everything on the I-94 website, then I would say submit it. Don't wait any longer. Diana Bernal, ya la mandé el viernes pasado. ¡Qué bien! ¡Qué emoción! JT Vlogs, I just came back into the US on Sunday. ¿A dónde fuiste? Where did you go? Jessica Torres, just bought my flights, getting a little nervous here. That's okay. That's really okay. Where are you going? Take me with you. Juan Maldonado, hi. When filling out the AOS application, the question that don't apply to you, you leave them blank or write an A? Yes. But just for reference, I'm not answering any AOS specific questions. So right now, I really just want to focus on anything that has to do with advanced parole. JT Vlogs went to Oaxaca. I did too last year. ¿Qué parte de Oaxaca? All right. Would I need to send proof or anything, or is it safe to send proof of my stamped passport just in case? For your DACA renewal, no, you don't need to. Just send a renewal as normal. The I-94 really isn't too important right now unless you are trying to fix your status. Hey, ¿cómo estás? Hope you guys are warm. We have been below freezing these past couple of days, and I have not left my house for like 5 days. All right, ¿qué otras preguntas tienen? So yes, like I said, I went to Oaxaca last year on advanced parole, and I went to El Estado de Mexico, and I also went to Anahuac, which is a little city close to the border where my husband's family is from. And now I am in the process of doing adjustment of status. So like I said, I'm not answering any adjustment of status specific questions, but if you have any I want to say specific questions, but I guess regular questions, then I hopefully am able to answer those. Bridget Romero, hi. How and where can I send documents for Dreamers Together to translate? So I see that you are part of our Facebook group. You can use our little search bar and just do translations. Our email is translations@dreamerstogether.org. David Navarro, thank you guys for everything you do. We are happy to be here. And let me not forget to say we are an accredited organization. Mayra Maldonado, if in process for AOS, can we still do advanced parole? What part of the process have you already sent it? You can request an expedite if you submitted your advanced parole application, and hopefully you can get a combo card. But yeah, you can do advanced parole. Wendy Dani Padilla, I'm going to Puerto Vallarta on Sunday after 35 years. So grateful. Oh my God, Wendy, make sure that you share some pictures if you can. That sounds so amazing. Hopefully I get to go to a beach next year too in Mexico. A ver qué me recomiendas. Christian Ruby, when requesting time to see my sick grandma, how much time do you guys advise to request? You can honestly request as much time as you want. It all comes down to the officer and how much time they want to give you. But always remember this. Always ask for more time than you think is necessary because I've seen some applications where people request, oh, I only have 2 weeks for PTO or whatever the case may be. They request those 2 weeks. Some delays happen. There could be like post office delays, weather delays, cancellations, etc. And now they are left with a couple of days and they can't even go where they want to. So they just go in and come back. But the point is, always ask for more time than you think is necessary. Bridget C. Romero. Do I just email pictures of the documents? Yes, and make sure that you submit your payment as well. Heidi Johnson, can we do AOS after AP through a citizen mother? I don't think your mom can adjust for you. I think in that case you would have to be less than 18 and not married. Don't quote me on that one. That is a very specific AOS question. But if you want to know more about that, join our AOS-Streamers Together page. I would suggest 90 days. Yeah, I mean, you could do 90 days, but I always say, dude, request more time than you think is necessary. Laura Stephanie, I will be sending AP next week to try to go to Colombia. Would I be able to send afterwards another AP to another country using the same info? Is for dental. Do you want to pay for 2 advance paroles or just one? You could do another AP application in the future, but right now I would suggest include as many documents as possible, pay the one fee of $575 for advance parole, and then include the reasons why you want to go to the other country. That way you're not paying for 2 advance paroles. All right, ¿qué otras preguntas tienen? All right, hello, welcome in. Ask your advanced parole questions, your DACA questions. What part of the process are y'all in? Are y'all waiting? Have y'all done it? Don't be scared to do it. If you guys have any other friends that are under DACA, let them know to join this page. We have all the guides under our guides tab. And then we also have files under the files tab. We are in every social media platform, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, maybe not MySpace, Reddit. Marlon Hernandez, waiting to submit or waiting to hear an answer. All right, here we go. Natalie Uribe Robledo with in regards to somebody's question. There we go. Heidi Johnson. With a United States citizen parent, you can only do adjustment of status if you are unmarried and under 21, or if you are grandfathered under 245I. Panoeli Hernández, ¿no sabes como cuánto más o menos se tardan para mandarte el recibo de que recibieron tu paquete? Dentro de 2 semanas. Marlon Hernández, in answer, I know, those 3 to 4 months are excruciating. Are RMZ, esperando respuesta. Sí, ahorita el proceso de espera es de alrededor de 3 a 4 o 5 meses. El año pasado yo mandé mi paquete en marzo, a principios de marzo, y Me aprobaron el día de mi cumpleaños en mayo. Yes, de nada. Tráeme la pelota. It's killing me. It would be my time. Yes, I know. It's a long wait, but I promise you it's worth it. Yeah, you already did the hard work. Now all you got to do is wait. And in the meantime, start looking at your ticket prices depending on if you're going to fly or anything. And I hope you have your passport ready too. Don't forget to get your passports, guys. Luisa Pinoza, do you know how long sponsorship by employer takes? So that would be a consular process, which does take a couple of years. I don't have that specific information, but I know that under employer sponsorship, you have to meet certain requirements. I love how you pronounce your double R's. I know. All right, yo mandé mi paquete el 24 y no sé nada aún, ni han cash out check. Bueno, lo primero que hacen es van a sacar el dinero. Entonces, el 24 de enero apenas fue, apenas fue. Calmada, calmada. Recuerda que también han habido muchos retrasos por lo del tiempo y luego también los días festivos, así que no te estreses. Ya mero. Marlon Hernández, I got everything. El vuelo de un día para otro cuesta casi 1,000. Uf, dang, that's expensive. Larissa Lopez, sent my packet today. Yay! Yay, I hope it gets there safe and sound and in a timely manner. ¿Qué otras preguntas tienen? Make sure you guys are also vaccinated because that is also a requirement to enter the country. Make sure that you guys have your passports. Make sure that your kids have their passports as well. Tienen que estar vacunados y tienen que tener sus pasaportes para viajar y sus hijos también necesitan pasaportes, así que no se les olvide también eso. All right, talking about ticket prices, no hay problema if you have a layover in another country. Tickets with a stop are a little cheaper. There shouldn't be an issue. Just make sure that they don't have visa requirements because I know that some countries require a visa. But if you could make a post on Facebook about that question, that would be better because I don't have that specific answer. Z, si me llegaron a aprobar y tuviera AP y empiezo mi trámite de ajuste de estatus, ¿todavía podría viajar con ese AP? ¿Sí? All right. So usually 2 to 4 years from start to finish. You start with Department of Labor, USCIS, I-140, and consular or adjustment of status if eligible. And she is referring to work sponsorship. Panoeli Hernández, ¿los kids también necesitan tener la vacuna del COVID? No, los niños no. Las personas que son ciudadanas o residentes permanentes no necesitan tener la vacuna. All right, got to go. Have a wonderful night. Bye. Gracias. Thank you for tuning in. Katia Hernandez. My grandma is getting a cardiac catheterization in March. I'm planning on doing InfoPass. I'm just scared it won't be approved. My DACA also expires in August. Do you think I should renew before applying for AP? So just keep in mind that AP does take 3 to 4 months to process, and they will only approve no longer than when your DACA expires. So unfortunately, InfoPass is up to the discretion of the officer if they approve. Where will you be thinking of doing the InfoPass? Where do you live? What state and city? Ana Valenzuela, how long after your AP receipt dates can you expedite your AP? So that's a very complex question because it really depends on the officer's discretion to expedite the AP. But if it's an emergency, you can also always try InfoPass. All right, Chicago, Illinois. So I suggest you, in our search bar, do InfoPass. Chicago, Illinois. Illinois, and see what the approval rate in that office is. You're welcome, Anna. I think the officers at Chicago are pretty nice. But if they happen to not approve that InfoPass, you are more than welcome to mail it in. You're welcome. ¿Qué otras preguntas tienen? My doggy is over here trying to make me play with her. Fernanda Aguilar, what's a combo card? So a combo card is kind of like an advanced parole plus. So it is when you are doing your adjustment of status, you send in the advanced parole application as well, and then you can expedite your adjustment of status, and they will send you a combo card. A combo card. So combo card is your it's advanced parole application, pero en una tarjetita. And you can join our adjustment of status Streamers Together page for more information about that. Mari Narmenta, how do we keep updates on our AP packet? My sister and me send ours today. So you'll receive a receipt, and then that receipt will have a receipt number, and you can use that to see your case status in USCIS. Bridget Romero, my husband is applying for AP to go see his grandma as she will be having surgery. His aunt's husband recently passed away, and she is not doing well after her husband's passing. They used to take care of grandma. So he hopes he can go help his aunt and grandma. Would he also need to prove that his uncle recently passed away? Yeah, if you can send in that death certificate, that would be a useful source of evidence. You are very welcome. All right, any other preguntas en inglés o en español? Laura Stephanie, sorry for many questions. No, that's okay. It's my first time doing AP, but I was reading earlier in a post that Hugo made in regards to the passport photos. Is it a requirement to send them? Being my first time, it's listed in the instructions for advanced parole. Is it a requirement when you get denied? No. Some people, remember, are asked to go get their biometrics done, kind of like when you go get your biometrics done for your DACA renewal, and then they'll take a picture there. But I mean, if you forget, or if you don't want to have that extra expense, that's okay. That's not a reason for denial. You are very welcome. Jocelyn Velasco, how should we send the passport photos first time doing AP? Well, passport photos are the little small passport photos. You can go to Walgreens, you can go to CVS, your local pharmacy, Walmart, or I know you can take them by yourself as well. There's an app. You can just put passport picture, and then you can take your own passport pictures and then send them to print at your local pharmacy. Annalise Ramírez, ya pedí una carta del doctor de mi abuelita, pero yo quiero saber si es necesario que mi abuelita escriba una carta y mi tía y primo para lo que le mandé junto con la carta del doctor. Annalise Ramírez, ¿has leído nuestras guías? No es necesario que ellos escriban una carta. You are very welcome. That's why I am here to answer your questions, doubts, concerns. Don't be shy. That's how we all learn. We learn by asking questions. I ran out of water already. Eli Ramírez, para renovación de DACA, ¿debo sacarme las fotos de pasaporte? No. Yo nunca he mandado fotos de pasaporte. Si usted la quiere mandar, entonces no habrá problema, pero yo nunca he mandado fotos de pasaporte. Jocelyn Velasco, thank you. I have the passport pictures, but I'm not sure. Do I paperclip them or just kind of throw them in there? Dude, I just threw them in there, but you can paperclip them. Fernando Aguilar, last one, because I know there's more people wanting to ask, but I was paroled in December for humanitarian reasons to visit my sick aunt. Can I use the same excuse using an updated letter from the doctor? Of course. Yes, of course. It's not an excuse. It's a real humanitarian reason. But yes, you can use advanced parole or apply for advanced parole for the same reason. Remember, you just have to have updated evidence. So, good question. Alvarenga Calderón, ¿qué fecha van aprobando ahorita el advanced parole? Ahorita he visto la primera semana de octubre. Katy Hernandez, is there additional documents I need to take in person when doing InfoPass besides the AP application affidavit and doctor's letters? So you would need to bring everything you would send in a regular mail-in application. Remember, always you have to do your translations as well, or you can do it with the group. But yes, translations, credit card, you could even bring a passport picture if you want. Luisa Espinosa, I sent my AP packet with receipt date October 27th for humanitarian purposes. I had multiple dates on my doctor's notes ranging from November 2022 through 2023. If they approve me, let's say next month, do you think it will be up till when I requested, or do they go by default, give you the full year? Wow, that was a really big question. I had multiple dates on my doctor's note. Are you getting a treatment? Saúl Guadarrama, ¿esperas ser abogada? ¿Qué trabajo le recomendarías a un joven que tiene DACA y que no sabe qué hacer con su futuro? No soy abogada, tengo mi bachillerato en justicia criminal. Me gradué en el año 2017 en la Universidad de Houston, Downtown. Y ahora trabajo para una compañía que hace herramientas de construcción. Así que lo que yo le recomendaría a una persona que no sabe qué hacer con su futuro es que es una respuesta muy difícil porque ya sabes, como siempre te dicen, haz algo que te haga feliz. Eso importa. Hacer algo que te haga feliz, ser voluntaria si no sabes lo que hacer, tomar clases en la escuela. Una Posey, so I got an email about getting my medical exam and it says I have to have the COVID vaccine. Is there any way I can get away with not getting it? I really would prefer not to. You have to get it. I respect everybody's opinions, but I don't see another way around it. And you can't use religious exempt because then you would have to have had that same excuse for any other vaccines that you had. So that also wouldn't pass. So our CEO, Vanessa, had one COVID shot and she got a request for evidence. And then she had to get her second dose and then she got a green card. So yes, you do need it. There's no way around it. Fernando Aguilar, thank you for taking your time to help us all out. Yes, of course. Cruzita Tavira, una amiga va a pedir AP para algo médico, pero realmente tiene que hacer el procedimiento médico porque ella va a mandar papeles con una cuota barata en México para hacerse un procedimiento allá. No es necesario hacerse el procedimiento si no quieres. O sea, si estás pensando como las cotizaciones del dentista. Si tú tienes tu cotización aquí y la cotización del dentista en México, llegas a la oficina dental y decides, como que no quiero hacerme el procedimiento hoy, entonces no habrá problema. ¿Es necesario agarrar un abogado o hacer uno solo para el AP? Annalise Ramírez, no es necesario tener abogado. Si fuera necesario, ese grupo no existiría. Luna Posey, okay, thank you, that makes sense. I will get it. Yes. Natalie, yeah, we have seen a few RFEs for missing COVID vaccines, but have not had or seen a single person get an exemption. Correct. USCIS seems to be a hard no on avoiding the vaccine. Don't let a vax get in the way of getting a green card, in my opinion. Yes, thank you so much, Natalie. Yeah, we have not seen a single exemption, and you will get hit with an RFE. So unfortunately, there is no other way around that. Pamela Alvarez, wish me luck. Just sent my pack on Tuesday. Thanks for you guys. I did it estos 2 años. Siempre tuve miedo. That's okay. That's okay to be scared. That's why we are here, to learn, to educate people. I didn't know what AP was 2 years ago. Now look at where we are with the group. So yeah, don't let fear stop you from doing something that could possibly change your life. Jocelyn Velasco, sorry, last one. That's okay. I'm doing AP to visit my sick uncle, who is my mom's brother, but my uncle and I have the same last name. Do I need my mom's birth certificate or just my uncle's and mine? Attach your mom's birth certificate. Lulu Barrios, la cotización que te hagas con un dentista en Estados Unidos tiene que ser la misma, la misma en México, meaning que las dos tienen que ser igual. No, that is the reason why you want to have two different cotizaciones, para que le enseñes a USCIS que la cotización de aquí está muy cara y que la de tu país va a ser más barata. Pero no tiene que ser exactamente el mismo precio. I just got approved for combo card. What's next? Woo! Are you going to use combo card? Jocelyn Velasco, gracias. You're welcome. All right, mi gente, ¿qué otras preguntas tienen? So if you are new to our Facebook group, make sure that you read the guides. We have very helpful guides there. Make sure that you check out our files tab as well. We have everything, examples of everything. And remember, the examples that we give there are not fill in the blanks. I've seen a lot of declarations that look and sound exactly the same. Please do not plagiarize our documents, because I don't want, it wouldn't be fun if USCIS starts rejecting our statements. Remember, our statements is just a small paragraph explaining why you want to go, and if you want to put, the reason, if you want to travel multiple times, and you explain there, etc., etc. All right. You also need to send the birth certificate for the parent that your mom and uncle share. Yes, thank you so much for that reminder. This is to prove that he is your mother's brother, and by lineage, your uncle. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, you want to make sure that there is a family tree connected correlation, because the USCIS officers don't know that. So you have to show them by sending the birth certificates. My DACA, Fernanda Lopez, my DACA expires in March. Can I apply for a renewal and at the same time apply for AP, or should I wait? Wait until you receive your renewal and your new date for your DACA. Bridget Romero, after getting the documents translated from your team, we still have to notarize. You guys don't notarize, correct? No, you don't have to notarize. Are you trying to do InfoPass? If you're doing regular mail-in, you don't have to notarize. Edith Hernandez, I didn't have an interview yet or sent my medical. Okay, right. All right, so send all those things. Saul Guadarrama, what are your thoughts on the recent red states calling for DACA to be shut down? I think it's terrible. That's extremely stupid of them to try to shut down DACA. There are 800,000 of us. They need us. Gladys Leyva, when doing AP for dental procedures, how can we request multiple entries? Do we have to prove multiple appointments? Yeah, so usually dental quotes have like a time frame of how long the procedure is going to be. Also on the advanced parole documentation or application, there's a section and it says one entry or multiple entries, multiple trips. So you want to click multiple trips, and then on your statement, say, I'm doing my dental treatment. I need multiple entries because I cannot take off of work for that long, and I need to come back to see the dentist per the treatment that is provided. Cruzita Tavira Madger, I'm doing adjustment of status ASAP, but mi DACA expires in September. Should I apply for DACA or just wait a few months? Submit your adjustment of status now and see if you could get a combo card. Yes, InfoPass. What state are you in? García Yessi, si pido AP, que voy a visitar la tumba de mi abuelito paterno, ¿tengo que mandar la acta de mi papá? Sí, Y para Advance Pro, para visitar tumbas, recuerda que no tiene que haber sido más de 2 años. O si no, USCIS te va a mandar va a requerir más evidencia. Lulu Barrios, creo que no me hice explicar bien. Lo que quería decir es que el tratamiento que me vaya a hacer tiene que ser igual, como si me tienen que tapar unas caries y sacar las muelas del juicio, las cotizaciones tienen que ser exactamente por la misma razón. Entiendo que el precio tiene que ser diferente. Si hay algo diferente, creo que va a estar bien. No necesita ser exactamente lo mismo, solo para que vean que sí es necesario que vayas a México o al país que quieras hacerte el tratamiento. Always keep renewing your DACA until your I-485 has been fully approved. Thank you, Natalie. Yes, I am not an expert with AOS, and I appreciate that you are here helping me answer these questions. Peque García, hola, tengo unas preguntas. ¿Aprobaría con dental por $1,000 de presupuesto aquí? Sí. If they remove DACA, the government will be missing out on a lot of money. Yes, it would be dumb if they would remove DACA. Bridget C. Romero, New York. Yes, I would suggest you notarize your documents. You can go to your local bank and have those documents notarized. Cruzita Tavira, New Jersey. Thank you. All right, Heidi, can I use the same birth certificate translation from when I first applied to DACA? Yes, you can do that. Unless your birthday changed or you're using a different document, then there's no reason that the translation would be different. Sí, muchas gracias. Mi abuelito cumple un año este febrero. Lo lamento, pero sí puedes usar esa razón. Annalise Ramírez, cambié mi apellido a Casada, todos mis papeles y solamente puse un apellido de mi esposo y quería saber si no hay ningún problema cuando mande la aplicación para AP. No habrá problema, usa el nombre que está en tu DACA. Trujillo Mayra, hi, my work permit expires in April 2023. I sent my renewing last week, haven't heard. Also, I have a pending adjustment of status since April 2022. The question is, what happens if my work permit expires and didn't hear back from my AOS? When did you send it? Oh, you said you sent it last week. I think you should be getting your DACA renewal soon because it's usually taking about a month. Peque García, estoy haciendo mi paquete y quiero adherir el muerto de mi papá, pero ya tiene 15 años. ¿Puedo hacerlo como segunda razón o ya al mejor no lo pongo? Lo puedes usar como razón secundaria. Nancy Cruz, if I get a green card through my United States citizen child, how would I be able to help my husband fix his papers? Does your husband have any type of status? Saúl Guadarrama, ¿qué podemos hacer para ayudar a la raza? Diles que se unan a este equipo o a este grupo. Wait, so we could get AP approved to visit grandparents' tumba? My grandma passed in November and she's buried in Guanajuato. Yes, yes. Please take a look at our guides. We literally have everything there. Yes, you can go see a grave as long as it has not been over more than 2 years if you want to use that as your primary reason. Graciela Ramirez, I'm wanting to change my maiden name to married name. Will this cause issues since my AP document will not match my passport? Mexican consulate will not change my last name. This is why I'm not going to change my last name. It's a lot. It's a hassle to change your last name on everything. By the way, you don't need to change your last name, but it won't be an issue. Just remember that you need to buy your plane tickets with the name that is on your passport. He doesn't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure then. If you would like more information, I would say join our adjustment of status group and post that question there. Because I know it's very hard. The same as my parents. My parents don't have status. My brother is a citizen and he's about to turn 21, but they have no legal entry. They are not grandfathered under anything. So the only way would be if my brother would join the military. But that's a whole other issue because you know how the military is here in the United States. All right, ¿qué otras preguntas tienen? Questions en inglés y en español. Did I miss any questions? No, I don't think so. Luis Espinosa, what is the most amount of days you can get with AP? We've seen approvals for 1 year multiple entries. You are very welcome. So, ¿a qué te refieres, Peque García? Sorry, si ponen múltiples partes, como estoy contestando preguntas, se me olvida lo que estaba hablando. Sandro Mendez, my sister is about to become a citizen this year and I have DACA. Can she help me fix my status? Yes, that is possible, but remember that sibling petitions take up to 20 years. Daniela Velázquez, yo acabo de ver a un abogado por lo mismo. ¿Por qué razón, Daniela Vázquez? Te he visto en mis lives varias veces. ¿Qué razón vistes a un abogado? ¿O cuál fue la razón por la que vistes al abogado? And by the way, aquí también tenemos abogados. Si ustedes no se sienten cómodos haciendo el Advanced Pro solitos o si tienen otras preguntas, Charles Cook, la abogada Raquel y también Immigration Queen, la tenemos en Facebook. Peque García, mi papá murió hace 15 años y lo puedo poner como segunda opción. Sí, puedes añadir esa razón. Ponla. Eh, no sugerimos que uses una tumba si ya fue más de 2 años y si quieres, y si esa es la única razón. Pero si tienes otra razón por la que quieres aplicar para Advanced Pro y tienes acta de defunción de más de 2 años, la puedes incluir. Eso es lo que yo hice. Pedí Advanced Pro para mi abuela que está enferma e incluí la acta de defunción de mi abuelo que falleció en el 2016 como es, segunda opción o documents. All right, you could petition for your husband the day you have the green card in your hands, but your husband would have to do consular process. He would need the I-601A waiver pardon. Do not leave to consular interview without the approved waiver. You also need to reach out to an experienced lawyer like Charles Cook. Gracias. Yes. Graciela Ramirez, my DACA renewal has taken 42 days so far. Is this normal? I've seen people approved within a week. Yes, it's normal. That's normal processing times. We encourage everybody to send their renewal 120 to 150 days before expiration. Yeah, that's completely normal. De nada. So he's have to leave for 10 years. That is what the pardon is for. So you are not barred. But I suggest you join AOS-Dreamers Together. That way you have you can post your questions there. But yeah, no, that wouldn't be an adjustment of statusing. That would be consular processing. So yeah, I would suggest reach out to Charles Cook. And he is in our Facebook group. All right, ¿qué otras preguntas tienen? All right, Nancy Cruz, no, that's what the I-601A waiver is for, so that he doesn't have to wait the 10 years. There you go. For now, focus on your adjustment of status, and then when the time comes, look to Cook Baxter Immigration LLC. There you go. Gracias so much. Gracias so much. Thank you so much, Natalie. A fountain of knowledge. Sandro Mendez, would Advance Pro help me? I believe you were the one that said that you had a sibling. I mean, no, you still have to wait 20 years because that is what the sibling brother petition is taking. It's taking 20 years. If you come from Mexico, it's probably taking 22, 25 years. But for the most part, it's a very lengthy process. Lulu Barrios, muchas gracias. Mi segunda razón aparte del dentista sería visitar la tumba de mi abuelita que murió hace un año. ¿Tendría que tener a fuerza una misa para ella o nomás con la acta de defunción sería suficiente? No necesitas tener misa. Si ya estás usando la razón por el dentista, entonces puedes incluir el acta de defunción. All right. Any other questions? My pets are asking me to feed them now. Mira. Diana Martin, do you know what will happen if my visa U gets approved while in Mex with AP? It just gets approved. Just come back before your advanced parole expires. But I know visa U takes like 3 to 4 years to get approved. So, I mean, depending on what process you're in right now. Carla Garnica, how long does it take to do adjustment of status? My daughter that will turn 21 in October. I just did AP. It really depends what field office you send your documents to. We've seen some people get their green card in a month, 2 months, but it really all depends on the office that you are sending, your field office. It could take up to 2 years as well. But join our adjustment of status group, aos-dreamerstogether.com. No, not .com, just Dreamers Together. Sorry. So there we go. Not at all. With United States citizen sibling, you cannot do adjustment of status. So AP is irrelevant. Okay. You would have to do consular processing, and more importantly, you need a qualifying relative to ask for a pardon, I-601A waiver, like United States citizen or legal permanent resident, parent or spouse. That's a lot of information. All right, ¿qué otras preguntas? I appreciate you so much, Natalie, for being here, answering these difficult AOS/consular process questions. What's the process of advanced parole? What do I need to do? Sandro Mendez, I see that you are part of our Facebook group. There is a section where we have our guides. First, you need to find your reason. Is it a humanitarian reason? Is it a work-related reason? Is it an education reason? Is it anything in between? For the most part, the most popular reason that we have seen our members use AP for is humanitarian, such as a sick relative, dental reasons, visiting a family member that has passed away. So first find your reason, and also I suggest you read our guides as well. We are also an accredited nonprofit, so we can assist you with applying for advanced parole. We have a video on YouTube explaining how to fill out the advanced parole application as well. Mary Velasco, si tengo la carta de mi tía del año pasado, está enferma, ¿la puedo usar o tengo que pedir otra? Estoy esperando mi permiso para poder aplicación para IP. Gracias por el live. Necesitas una carta actualizada porque la del año pasado ya no te va a servir. You are very welcome. ¿Qué pasó? Mi gato ya me está pidiendo de comer. Maura Gutierrez, I want to ask AP for work. Will work if you have your own business? Like for me wanting new providers for my own business? Yes, I think we have seen some people that have their own business and that have requested advanced parole. But yes, as far as evidence, you need to think what evidence you would provide, like quotes from buyers out there, quotes from suppliers, etc., etc. But yes, that's possible. I believe we also had an approval for some terrenos that somebody was gonna need to sign off on. So yeah, um, find a legitimate reason, and I think everything is possible. Bridget Romero, if someone got DACA before 18 years old and married to U.S. citizen, can he do AOS? Did he enter legally? First and foremost, do they have a legal entry? If they came in with the visa and overstayed the visa, that is already a legal entry, and they wouldn't have to do advance parole. All right, Natalie, just want to throw this out there. Even if you do not have a pathway to adjustment of status right now, please, please, please do advance parole as soon as possible. Get that legal entry for the future in case laws change or your situation changes. Yes, gracias. No tengan miedo de aplicar para advance parole. Encuentren una razón y metan su aplicación porque uno nunca sabe cuándo las cosas van a cambiar. Creo que en el 2016 o 2017 habían parado las aplicaciones de Advance Pro, entonces traten de meter su aplicación lo más pronto posible. So yes, they would have to do Advance Pro, just like I did. I didn't have legal entry. I came without inspection. Now I'm in the process of submitting my application for adjustment of status. Annalise Ramírez, para reservar el boleto de avión, ¿pongo el nombre como está en el pasaporte o como está en la licencia? En tu pasaporte. ¿Cómo cambien mi apellido de casada o qué presento cuando abordo al regresar e ir? Llévate contigo una copia de tu certificado de casamiento. Ángel Mota Sánchez, I have 2 illegal entries, but I still did AP2. Yeah. There you go. All right, then no, adjustment of status requires legal entry or 245I. Tips for traveling with AP, Oscar Catalan. A tip is take toilet paper with you everywhere you go. Wipes, change, have cash on you. ¿Qué más? Careful what water you drink out there, because when you come back, Elda Godinez, if a person has multiple entries, but the last entry was using a visa, can he still qualify for adjustment of status? Yes, that was a legal entry. For all adjustment of status related questions, please join our AOS-Streamers Together group. Para todas sus preguntas que tengan que ver con ajuste de estatus, por favor, únanse a nuestro grupo AOS-Dreamers Together aquí en Facebook. ¿Qué pasó? Sí, ahorita te doy de comer. Ajá. Sí. Bien. Vente. Vas a comer frijoles. Ok, ¿qué otras preguntas tienen? I'll be here 10 more minutes. Vente, mi gata. It's not the multiple entries that triggers a permanent bar. It's whether they have accumulated 1 year of unlawful presence before leaving and then re-entering. For more details, join AOS-Streamers Together official. Yes, thank you so much, Natalie. Lulu Barrios, disculpa, tengo otra pregunta. ¿Es cierto que te puedes aplicar para LASIK? Sí, sí es cierto. Es cierto, vas a necesitar la cotización del doctor de aquí, la cotización del doctor del país a donde vas a quererte hacerlo, y no importa si tienes seguro, insurance. Thank you both. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for asking questions. That's how we all learn. Vente. Esmeralda de León, si tiene uno un terreno propiedad, ¿puede uno aplicar? Sí, pero ¿qué piensas hacer con el terreno? ¿O cuál va a ser la razón? Vi a alguien, fue aprobado sí, como dije hace ratito, por razones de terrenos. Así que si quieres poner esa pregunta en nuestro grupo, para que la persona que viajó por esa razón comente su experiencia. Lulu Barrios, ¿y lo de dental tampoco importa que tenga aseguranza? No, no importa. José Arguello, si mi papá va a tener una cirugía de prótesis de cadera, prótesis de cadera. ¿Esa es una buena razón para poder pedir AP? Sí, sí. Sí es una razón buena para pedir Advance Pro. Recuerda que ahorita el proceso está tardando de 3 a 4 meses. Entonces, ve planeando con anticipación. All right, ¿qué otras preguntas tienen? I'll be logging off in 10 minutes. All right. Ay, ya todos me están pidiendo de comer. Not them cats, man. I have one right here, but she doesn't like to be held. It's right there. There we go. It's my cat. Ya me está pidiendo de comer. Dice, tiene hambre, tengo hambre. Ángel Mota Sánchez, pues a mí me dijeron que no califica para entradas ilegales, por las entradas ilegales, pero con mente positiva y esperar a ver qué cambia. ¿Quién te dijo eso? ¿Que no calificas para Advance Pro? Eso es falso. Esmeralda de León, no tengo abuelos, papás en México, pero tengo un terreno. ¿Podré aplicar por un permiso? Sí. Sí. AOS. Haz esa pregunta en nuestro grupo de AOS y on Dreamers Together. ¿Esas entradas están registradas? Sugiero que solicites tu FOIA, el Freedom of Information Act, para ver si esas entradas están registradas. Porque si no están registradas, entonces no hay prueba de que entrases esas veces. Esmeralda de León, ¿qué permiso o cómo se llama eso para poderlo pedir? Es en un grupo que es para Advanced Pro, entonces ese sería el permiso que necesitas solicitar. Sugiero que por esa razón contactes a un abogado en el país a donde quieras visitar y que ellos escriban una carta describiendo la razón por la que tú tienes que ir allá. Lulu Barrios, mi DACA se vence en octubre de este año. ¿Podría aplicar para AP o me espero a renovar mi DACA? Eh, yo sugiero que renueves tu DACA ahora para que tengas unas fechas nuevas. Acabo de hacer FOIA y estoy esperando. Ok, espera hasta recibas esas respuestas porque a lo menos, like, if you gave that information, si tú dices esa información cuando estabas llenando tu DACA o cuando hiciste DACA por primera vez, entonces eso ya va a ser un registro de las entradas que tuviste. ¿Es gratis pedir la folla? Sí, sí es gratis. ¿Qué folla piensas pedir? Tenemos el folla de USCIS, que son todos los documentos que tú has mandado a USCIS, como las renovaciones de DACA. Hay el folla el CBP folla, a donde es ahí a donde están todas las entradas registradas. Y luego está el OBIM folla, y ahí si por cualquier razón la migra te agarró y tomaron tus huellas y tu foto, ahí va a estar esa información. When do you get a receipt date after sending your AP packets? It's usually within 2 weeks. Mary Velasco, ¿tienen una guía para pedir FOIA? Sí, tenemos una guía para pedir FOIA en nuestras guías. USCIS FOIA, past applications, A file, which is your alien file, possible entries, exits before 2002, CBP FOIA, any entries, exits, interactions with CBP or US Border Patrol, and I-94 records. Thank you so much. If y'all want to take a screenshot of that information, I highly suggest you do. Yeah, so those are the 3 most common FOIAs that we have seen people request. It is not necessary to request a FOIA to do advanced parole. I suggest you get your FOIA just so you know what is documented. Bridget C. Romero, is FOIA needed? No, just as I stated, it's not needed to travel or it's not needed to get advanced parole. But like I said, I suggest you get it just so you know what is on your files and what exists. And OBIM, any records with your biometrics, info, fingerprints, picture? Yes. So like I said, it's not necessary to do to get it for advanced parole, but I suggest you do because it's always good to keep those records with you. If you want to get FOIA for any family member that doesn't have status, that is okay too. That's not going to trigger anything. That's not going to alert the authorities and come knocking at your door. You can do that too. If you want to know if your parents, how many times they cross or if they have any entries recorded, you can get them. Anyone can get their FOIA. That's why it's called Freedom of Information Act, because it is your right to get the free information. No sé qué significa eso. ¿En qué barrios? Marina Armenta, do you do FOIA online or send app? So you could request it online. I know that I believe the CBP FOIA, you'll have to send like a letter in the mail. I'm not sure. But I requested my USCIS FOIA online. There we go. CBP and OBIM. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that. There we go. Requires you to submit copy of fingerprint cards. There we go. And remember that all our lives are recorded. This live will probably be on Facebook sometime this evening, and I believe YouTube. So, yeah, you guys take screenshots of that information. I do lives. I try to do them every Thursday. So if you have more questions or if you have any friends that want to join in next time, we also have lawyers that have lives. We try to have them on weekly. We have other members of Dreamers Together group have their lives as well. Remember that this is not legal advice, just my experience. Lulu Barrios, tengo una cotización del dentista aquí en US de 1,700. ¿Crees que eso sea suficiente? Sí. No hay un ¿cómo se dice? Aumento mínimo o minimum dollar amount para solicitar advance parole por razones dentales. Thank you for all the information. You're welcome. Don't be afraid to ask questions. That's how we all learn. I'll be logging off in a bit, so if anyone has any extra questions, si alguien más tiene otras preguntas. Ay, ya son las 7. Elizabeth Camillo, are you guys going to have the I-31-765 guides for AOS? We have those in the AOS-Dreamers Together group. De nada. So yeah, if you have any further questions about AOS-Dreamers Together. Oh, there we go. Someone's already working on it. Gracias, Natalie. And we also have lives on our adjustment of status group with more information. Plenty of it. We have so much information, guys. Remember, just take 5 minutes to read our guides, 5 minutes to go through the files. We have our search bar, which is, think of it as a Google search bar. You know how in Google you put, what is the forecast for today or something like that? But what is FOIA on the search bar? You can do the airport that you want to travel out of or come through. You can click on my name. I've posted so many posts, and I also uploaded my doctor's letter and doctor's translation and statement. So we have everything, guys. China Bautista, ¿habrá problema para regresar con AP si al cruzar la frontera te agarraron varias veces y lo lograste cruzar después? No habrá problema. No, si tu DACA está válido y te dieron tu permiso de advance parole, no habrá problema. Bueno, it's already 1 hour. If anyone has any last minute questions. All right, then. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, tenemos alguien más. Elda Godinez, if a United States person asks for public aid, would that affect the process when petitioning for his spouse? No. So a citizen is entitled to any benefits. We as DACA recipients are not. If you have children and you ask for Medicaid for them or food stamps for them, remember that that benefit is for them and not you. You are just the adult. Alrighty. Gracias a todos. Bye.